In today's example, we'll calculate the discharge Q in a trapezoidal channel under uniform flow conditions. The problem, we are given a trapezoidal channel with a bottom width B of 4 meters and a flow depth D of 2 meters. The side slope is 1:2 horizontal to vertical. Manning's roughness coefficient N is 0.005 and the longitudinal bed slope S is 0.001. Our goal is to find the discharge Q. The formula to solve this, we use Manning's equation Q equals 1 over N multiplied by A multiplied by R to the power of 2/3 multiplied by S to the power of 1/2, where N is Manning's roughness coefficient, A is the cross-sectional area of flow, R is the hydraulic radius, equal to A divided by the wetted perimeter, and S is the longitudinal slope of the channel bed. Step 1. Cross-sectional area first. We find the cross-sectional area, A, using the average width method. A equals B plus T divided by 2 multiplied by D. Here, T is the top width of the water surface, calculated as B plus 2 times H times D. With H equal to 1/2, T equals 4 plus 2 times 0.5 times 2, which gives us 6 meters. So, A equals 4 plus 6 divided by 2 multiplied by 2. That gives us 10 divided by 2 times 2, which equals 10 square meters. Step 2. Wetted perimeter next. We calculate the wetted perimeter, PW. This equals the bottom width plus twice the length of the slope side. PW equals B plus 2 times D times the square root of 1 plus 1 over M squared. Substituting our values, PW equals 4 plus 2 times the square root of 5, which is 4 plus 2 times 2.26, giving us 4 plus 4.472 equal to 8.472 meters. Step 3. Hydraulic radius. Now we find the hydraulic radius R. Using R equals A divided by PW, R equals 10 divided by 8.472, which gives us 1.180 meters. Step 4. Discharge calculation. Finally, we substitute all our values into Manning's equation. Q equals 1 divided by 0.05 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 1.180 to the power of 2/3 multiplied by 0.01 to the power of 1/2. This simplifies to Q equals 66.667 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 1.116 multiplied by 0.0316 told. Working through the multiplication, Q equals 6666.667 multiplied by 1.116 multiplied by 0.0316 told. This gives us our final answer, Q equals 23.53 cubic meters per second. Conclusion. So the discharge in this trapezoidal channel is 23.53 cubic meters per second. To summarize, determining channel discharge requires accurate knowledge of the cross-sectional geometry, including area and wetted perimeter, along with flow conditions like depth, slope, and roughness. Using Manning's equation, we found that the calculated discharge represents the maximum theoretical flow capacity under these specific channel conditions. This fundamental calculation is essential for proper channel design, floodplain mapping, and water resource management, helping ensure that land systems can safely handle anticipated flow volumes. Thanks for watching Civil Engineering Easy. If this helped you understand Manning's equation better, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your classmates. See you in the next video.